my best 2.4 timing was about 7 minutes 30 seconds.
Alright, so welcome to another video. Today we have Kenneth, Seet, the daddy. He's known as the hot daddy. You'll know why soon. So today we have Kenneth, who is going to show me, how I can improve my 2.4 km for IPPT, because I've been working on that. So Kenneth, can you share a little bit more about yourself?
Hi guys, my name is Kenneth. I used to be a long distance runner back in my secondary school days, secondary and JC days. I still run regularly, at least about 3 times a week. But of course, I think now I'm not competitive anymore. I enjoy going to the gym, and use running as an avenue to keep fit and just to de-stress. Yeah.
So he has definitely a lot of experience in running, and also 2.4. He recently did 2.4, and then his 2.4 is very good, close to perfect score. So maybe you can share what's your 2.4 timing.
Okay, I did my 2.4 about 1 or 2 months back. I did 9 minutes and 20 seconds. To be honest, it's not very good for someone who runs on a regular basis. But I think as we grow older, right, I think we just want to maintain our fitness. Last time when I was in school, my best 2.4 timing was about 7 minutes 30 seconds. So that was in my glory days.
I think 9 minutes is my best, maybe my best, but I never even hit 9. So I'm like, for me right now, I'm a 12 plus. So I really, want to learn from Kenneth, the running method, and also like the training style and everything. So we will learn along the way. So thank you, Kenneth, for giving me your time. We're gonna have a good workouts. Alright, so to kickstart, okay, the first thing it will be more about technique. So Kenneth gonna share some of the technique that he personally used for his running, and also he gonna see where I can be improved in terms of my running technique. So Kenneth, can you share more about your technique?
Okay, so I think maybe one thing that I regularly see is that people when they start to run and when they get tired, usually what they do is that they start to slouch. So I think that's the most important thing throughout your run, whether you're doing a race or whether you're doing an easy run or whatever. Try to keep your body up, chest up, comfortable. Obviously not too tight, but make sure that your chest up. I think that helps to regulate your breathing. Second thing is also a lot of people when they run, right, their body is very tight. Okay, when you swing your arms, it's not supposed to be in a very stiff position. Make sure that your shoulders, your arms are relaxed as you go through the run. I think that helps to save you energy as well.
So they always say relax, but I don't know why when I run, right, I tend to be very stiff up. Yeah. So like every time people say it's like relax.
Yeah. So then one more thing I wanted to share is maybe we can see how phone runs, just a demo, and we can see what kind of techniques we can use in order to improve his running efficiency and running posture.
Yeah, you're gonna see me you're gonna see my mistake, but it's okay, we all start somewhere, and this is my starting point, and let's get it going. Alright, so I just finished running. So Kenneth, what do you have to say about my running? No hard feelings, you can say anything you want.
Okay, so firstly, I'm not a professional running coach, right? But I think based on my experience from the past 10 years or more, there are some techniques, right, that phone can use to improve his running efficiency. I spotted a few things when he was doing a trial run, right? Number one is that he probably has a bit too much muscle, so his upper body, especially his shoulders, are really tight. So if you can see that when he runs, it's not very smooth. It's very tight. His shoulders are tense. His upper back is tense. So he tends to run in a very it's very restrictive. It's a bit restrictive, right? So what he should do is a conscious effort. Try to relax his upper body. Okay, let his arms flow, let his shoulders flow as he continues his run. Yeah, I think that will help to save a bit of energy on his side as well. Yeah.
Okay. Alright, so definitely I have to take note of the pointer. I will definitely work on that. It's like I feel that it's like a lot of effort. Like definitely I will thank you for the tip. I will improve on that.
Okay, one more.
One more.
Continue, one more. So that was his upper body, right? His lower body. Also, I find that from what I see is that his hip flexors, maybe his hip flexors are a bit tight. Also, when he moves, it seems like his feet can't really open up, can't give you that open, because if your hip flexors are too tight, it restricts your movement, and every stride that you take, you might not be able to open up your legs as much. Alright, so that creates a bit of inefficiencies. One way that he can improve, right, is firstly, before a run, try to open up his hip flexors. Do some drills, do some opening up of your hips, do a bit of foam rolling. And one more technique I feel that can help is that when you are running, right, you try to imagine bringing your hamstrings forward. Okay, because a lot of people when they run, I think they are not thinking about using their hamstrings. So what I feel that helps is that when you run, right, make a conscious effort of trying to lift your hamstrings up. Okay, so don't just go through the motion of running. Try to bring your hamstrings forward to push your leg a bit further. Yeah, I think that helps you to
stride.
Yes, that helps to open up your stride, and that also helps you to improve your cadence lah. Yeah, which will help in your running efficiency. Yeah.
Because basically my stride is like a kid. I can't stride.
Yeah, he has long legs, but his stride is very small.
Like a baby, maybe Julian strides more than me. By the way, Julian is baby. Congrats on your baby boy.
Thank you. Julian is my 6-month-old boy.
We'll show the picture. We'll pop up the picture.
Yeah.
Okay. So I think that's what I feel as well. Like I always know that I have to stride, and especially I have long legs. I have to utilize.
Yeah.
But I always I don't know how to stride. They always say but I don't know. It's just I don't know how to stride. So we will be working on those things lah.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's jump straight to the training.
Okay, let's go. So, there are different training methods for various distances. This is 2.4 specific. So if you want to improve your 2.4 timing, I think, personally, I think you need to run at least 3 times a week. Okay. This comprises of one interval training. Okay. One easy run. The last session can be either another easy run, long run, or tempo run. Okay, so it's for beginners lah. I would recommend at least 3.
Okay. So maybe can you explain more about interval?
Okay.
So how will you structure it? Like, example, what are the timing like? Rest, walk timing. Like if I'm walking, when I'm resting, do I need to walk or do I need to continue jogging? So can you explain more about it?
Okay, so for intervals training, right, I think the goal is to ensure that your pace is on point for your target 2.4 pace. Okay, so if your 2.4 target timing is about 10 minutes, right? 10 minutes, that's 1 minute and 40 seconds per 400 meter. Okay, 1 minute and 40 seconds per 400 meter. So if a 10 minute 2.4 is your target, what I recommend you do for interval training is about 6 sets of 400 meters at your 2.4 km target pace. Okay, so for example, phone is targeting 10 minutes, right? So aim for 1 minute 40 seconds per 400 meters. Rest for about 1 to 2 minutes depending on your comfort level.
Okay.
As a starting point, maybe you can rest 2 minutes. As you progress through the weeks and once you get a bit fitter, drop the rest time, but the pace stays the same. Okay, so maybe this week you'll do 6 times 400 meters at a 1 minute 40 second pace with a 2 minute rest. Next week, you can do 1 minute and 40 second pace at maybe a 1.5 minute rest. So that's how we progress on a week to week basis lah. Yeah.
Okay.
So I recommend for interval training, stick to your 2.4 km target pace. Yeah, and progress over the weeks.
So during the rest timing, like, do I like jog or do I walk for that 1.5 minute of rest?
Okay, so yeah, that's a good question. So I think this one really depends on your ability. For a start, I recommend maybe you can just do a rest. You know, just catch your breath, walk around. Once you get a bit fitter, you can even change the rest, the walk rest to just a slow jogging recovery pace. Yeah.
Alright, so thank you for sharing. So next, so can you explain more about the tempo run that you mentioned?
Okay, so for tempo run, right, what I suggest, this is not a compulsory workout. I think the most important one is your interval training. The tempo workout is if you have an additional day to work out. What I can suggest, right, is maybe you can do a 30-minute run. Okay, break out this 30-minute run into various sections. Okay, so this is what I do sometimes. The first 10 minutes will be just a warm-up, a slow jog. Okay, the next 10 minutes, the next 10-minute block will be a tempo run of about 90 seconds fast, 90 seconds slow.
Okay, so how fast should I run the 90 seconds?
Okay, the 90 seconds, of course, since you are doing it for a 10-minute block, right, you need to pace yourself. Okay, don't go too fast. Do at a pace where you think that you are able to sustain for at least 10 minutes. Okay, so we are doing a 10-minute block, right? So for your 90 seconds fast, do it at a pace you think you can sustain for 10 minutes.
Okay, so
and then, so 90 seconds fast, then 90 seconds slow. Okay, thereabouts, and then do it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And then the last 10 minutes will be an easy cool down jog. So altogether it's a block of 30 minutes.
Wow. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Thanks for really breaking down block by block so that I can really follow, and it's really structured, and you can follow as well, not just me. That's for like everyone. That's why Kenneth is here to share his expertise. So anything to add on for tempo run?
Yeah, that's about it. And for tempo run, you can progress as well. So maybe this week you are doing 90 seconds fast, 90 seconds slow. Next week you can change it to 90 seconds fast, 60 seconds slow. So that's how you progress. You reduce your rest time or you increase your fast run time. Yeah.
So within that 10-minute block.
Within that 10-minute block. Or if you get fitter, you can even increase your 10-minute block to a 15-minute block, for example.
So I start with 10 first, huh?
Start with 10 first. Yeah, so for beginners, always start slow and then progress as the weeks go by.
Yeah. So let's take small steps, and also that's it for tempo run. So lastly, the recovery run.
Okay, so recovery run
is very, very important.
Okay, you can never go too slow for your recovery runs, but you can go too fast. Okay, so obviously the purpose of a recovery run is just to get your legs moving, just to get your muscles to recover, just to get you in the proper cadence lah for running. So for beginners, I suggest anywhere between 20 to 30 minutes, easy recovery, some at a pace where you can hold a conversation with. Okay, so maybe if I'm running with phone, right, if I'm out of breath, I can't talk to him anymore during the run. That would mean that I am probably going a bit too fast. Okay, so if you notice, I didn't say like, okay, you have to run 4 or 5 km. I give it in 20 to 30 minutes because everybody has different standards, right? 20 to 30 minutes, just an easy recovery run, and once or twice on a weekly basis, I think that will help a lot.
So I don't have to worry about how many km I'm covering. It's just like 30 minutes and then I
Correct.
just go at my own pace that I can hold a conversation.
Yes, correct. Yeah,
So
correct.
those are the pointers.
Those are the pointers. Just one more. After the end of your recovery run, if you have the time, you can probably do a bit of stridings. Okay, so stridings are somewhere between a slow jog and a sprint. It's not a sprint, but it's definitely faster than your jogging pace. Okay, so the purposes of stridings are to open up your legs, clear out the lactic acid, and also to improve your running cadence next time when you go for your interval run or for your 2.4. Yeah.
So how long should I stride, or like what is the distance, or like maybe the timing, like what is it like to like stride like?
So stridings, right, I recommend between maybe 60 to 80 meters. Okay, do about 4 or 5 just after your easy recovery runs. Okay, just to open up the legs. Yeah.
So, alright guys, hope you find this video informative and enjoyable and something different, because we got, hot daddy over here, so we changed the view, so yeah, hope you really enjoy it. And if you really like this video, please like this video, just press the like button to really subscribe, you see, because it means a lot if you do that. And also in the future, if you like to see any potential future collab, be it exercise, be it eating, any challenges or whatever that you want to see, let us know in the comment between me and Kenneth, like what you want to see us collab. So anything you want to say, like?
I think follow phonephysique's channel.
follow his Kenneth Seet.
Okay, my Instagram is Kenneth Seet, but of course I think Phone produces quite a number of educational fitness content on his Instagram and his YouTube.
He's very kind.
Yeah, it's not easy to produce all this, takes a lot of time, takes a lot of dedication, so please.
Really, I'm really grateful. Despite his busy schedule, he really spare me like this a good 1 hour to really his precious Sunday to really spend time with me. So I really appreciate it, Kenneth, for coming down, and I'm sure there will be more collaboration in the future.
Definitely, yeah.
And also, don't forget, we are twinning. Okay, we are having these Skechers running.
Yes.
Recommended by Kenneth.
So these shoes are Skechers Go Run Max version 8, if I'm not wrong. I recommended these shoes to Phone to do his training, running training and 2.4 training, because he was wearing a shoe which was incompatible for running. So I think these shoes are pretty good, very bouncy, very comfortable, very cushioned, but yet very responsive and has quite high energy return. So it feels easier as you take each step while you're going on your run.
So thank you Kenneth for recommending and Skechers. So so that's about it. So we're gonna wrap up the video. Alright, thank you so much.
Okay, thanks guys.